Difference or the material conditions of labor.
Yes.
The word is flesh. Memory and translation. Forces of objectivity. Like touch and
Restoring continuity.
Compartmentalize tensions. Something about I'm happy to start designating words. I'll soon do that.
Restricted mentions.
Easier one to organise. I'd also like to add
I think you guys are
Specific
really right
attention.
in suggesting that
I
we
kind
need
of
the
think
beginning.
that allows us to draw attention
Art
to
writing.
unfortunately linear way of considering actions pertaining to hard effort. Anagrams of the phrase hard effort include
Fared froth.
Fed forth.
Father ford.
Rather dot.
Far froth.
Ad ref froth.
Ad ref forth.
Draft ref ho.
Draft o.
Draft A fro.
Draft A for.
Draft he fro.
Draft he for.
Daft for her.
Had fret for.
Hard ref oft.
Oft? High register stuff. Might be off-putting.
Shows we mean business. Go on.
Hard fret of.
Rad heft fro.
Rad heft for.
Dart her off.
Dratteroff.
Far heard fought.
Does far count as a word?
Yes, you know, as in the Football Association. The fourth note of an octave.
Did you say the fourth note?
As in so, fa, la, ti, do. Fa. A long, long way to run. Come on, we can allow it.
Okay. Okay, that's okay, we can proceed.
Far red froth.
Far red forth.
Half red fro.
Half red forth.
Far ed froth.
Far ed forth.
Far death row.
Row?
It's within the H, if that helps.
It's a Greek letter, it's fine, and it's totally answering Greek.
Okay, that's okay.
Sure?
Yeah, go on, we haven't got long.
You've got plenty of time. Yes, but think of the audience.
This is not for their benefit.
Far heard off.
Far the ford.
Far red, far rod heft.
Fart fed row.
I draw the line at including that word in our anagrams.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, skip out those ones, those bits are out. Someone really should have monitored this earlier on. We should have specified.
We'll know for next
I'm
time.
not actually sure any of this is relevant.
Frat heard of.
Frat forward, A.
Aft heard fro.
After heard for.
Aft forward heard.
Ah, forward, fret.
Ha! Ford fret.
Heart as in deer, as in antlers. Fed fro.
Heart fed for.
Hat doff.
Art doft her.
Tar heard as in deer, as in antlers off.
Everyone has heard all about those nouns of assemblage that sound absolutely ridiculous. That, alongside a flock of sheep and a herd of deer, its shrewdness and apes, a skunk of foxes.
You're always talking, but you never say anything.
Say something.
I don't know what to say about all this.
I remember, it was my joint birthday party with a boy who lived next door. And obviously they gendered the birthday presents. So he got this amazing kite, and who as a child doesn't want a kite that you can fly through the sky? I had got multiple permutations of Barbie. So I remember thinking, hopefully because it's a joint party, we can share the loot. That's what you think as a child. And I walked to the door where my mother was standing, saying goodbye to somebody. I think she was giving out a gift bag, you know, the party bags with the rubbish plastic and the balloons on them that had maybe a pencil in it, and if they were lucky, a slice of cake. But we always baked badly in my family, so probably not a slice of cake. And I tugged on her sleeve to say, please, please tell me that we're going to share those presents, hoping I could at least partake in the joy of the kite. And she hushed me. And in that moment, I knew not only would I not get what I wanted, I would also be silenced.
I can't tell you how important this is.
From Sarah Jane Bales's Performance Theatre and the Poetics of Failure. The relationship between labor and failure, the intellectual and physical operations that the failed condition creates, becomes intriguing in terms of its material and metaphysical effects, and its orientation towards a or the future. In this sense, strategies in the realm of performance can be understood to be generative, prolific even. Failure produces and does so in a roguish manner. Boredom, for example, offers resistance to the emphatic obsession with cultural productivity and engagement as a mechanism that fosters exchange. To become disengaged is to resist the pressure to perform.
I just wish you would think outside the box. Right, so on this side, so this side here, I've like choreography versus chance. Okay, this side being performance, I want performance versus poetics. This side subjectivity, that side objectivity. This side conscience, that side consciousness. Right, this side is flesh, that side is absence. This side imagine, that side touch. Okay, don't all rush at once. But this side regret, that side indifferent. This side embarrassment, that side transcendence. This side wrecking ball, that side hammer. This side walking, that side moving. This side muse, that side source material. This side queer, that side unmarked. This side blood, that side sweat. Great. This side politics, that side sex. This side memory, that side documentation. This side relevance, that side haphazard. This side participation, that side integration. This side empathy, that side obscurity. That side muse, this side reason. This side intuition, that side orchestration. This side crystal, that side diagram. This side clavicle, that side coccyx. This side red, that side green.
The lobster. Symbol of strength, nobility, resolution, temperance, discovery, abundance, sensuality, regeneration, transformation, gripping, holding.
The lobster. What's in your psyche that poses limitation?
The lobster. Lots of people think it was Dali who used to walk lobsters in Paris. It was a surrealist affectation.
The lobster. It was actually Gérard de Nerval, who was a French romantic poet and had a real aversion to dogs.
The lobster. Dali was just too good with a generic telephone, and so replaced the receiver with a lobster, a standard O2 upgrade with added packages. Years later, researching the symbolic sea creature and acting on O'Hara's aphoristic, use the telephone instead of writing the poem, a Generative Constraints committee member was severely wounded. What follows is a transcript of the emergency service call.
Which service do you require? Ambulance, it's urgent.
What's the address?
It's Dali's house in Paris. If you follow the trail of ants, straight past the melted clock.
And what seems to be the problem?
I have a friend with a severed ear, some bleeding from the eye, and lacerations to the forehead.
Do we need to send a police unit out too?
No.
The ambulance is on its way. How are these injuries sustained?
A lobster. He was just trying to make a telephone call.
Is this a prank, ma'am?
No. No.
The jumpsuit is back in vogue. Following the success of Marina Abramovich and Orange is the New Black, London Fashion Week dedicated a significant portion of their catwalk events to an exploration of the jumpsuit. Suitably retro and comfortable, designers are embracing this all-in-one throwback that screams comfort and second-degree murder.
The lobster is present. This performance retrospective traces the prolific career of Lobster, born in Yugoslavia in 1946, with approximately 50 works spanning over 4 decades of her early interventions in sound pieces, video works, installations, photographs, solo performances, and collaborative performances.
Lobster, 16 pounds, 17p a portion. A seat at Abramovich's restaged, nude with a skeleton, $100,000. 2 pounds can provide school lunches for a child. 5 pounds can buy 24 buckets of water. 22 pounds buys a no child born to die kit. 25 pounds can pay for a teacher's salary. 29 pounds buys some chickens. 36 pounds buys some goats. 80 pounds buys a bicycle for a health worker.
She's what we call a stud, which is very confusing for a nice girl like you, because let's be honest, she looks like a man. My advice, let her down easy. Lesbians can be very dangerous. It's the testosterone. Before I met you, the sun was like a yellow grape, but now it looks like the fire in the sky. Why? Because you light a fire inside me. By all means, attribute my legitimate feelings of sadness to menses. You're not an agent of God, okay? God can only do so much better than you. God can do so much better than you. You must know that, right? Know what? Jesus Christ, how the fuck did you survive infancy? She's a lesbian. They are lesbianing together. I cannot get behind some supreme being who weighs in on the Tony Awards while 1 million people get whacked with machetes. I don't believe 1 billion Indians are going to hell. I don't think we get cancer to learn life lessons. And I don't believe that people die young because God needs another angel. I think it's just bullshit, and on some level, I think we all know that. All I wanted was to eat the chicken that is smarter than other chickens, and to absorb its power.